RSI 14 is 71 and the stock is currently not being overbought or oversold. High volatility in Guardian Health Sciences Incorporated stock price on Tuesday, which ended trading at 55 cents, updated on January 5, 2021. Buy or hold candidate since December 10, 2020 gain 130.03%. The Guardian Health Sciences Incorporated stock price gained 8.14% on the last trading day, Tuesday, January 5, 2021, rising from 51 cents to 55 cents. And has now gained 3 days in a row. It will be exciting to see whether it manages to continue gaining or take a minor break for the next few days. During the day the stock fluctuated 28.52% from a day low at 46 cents to a day high of 58 cents. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 125.32% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign, and, in total, 6 million more shares were traded than the day before. In total, 41 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $22.56 million. The stock lies in the upper part of a very wide and strong rising trend in the short term, and this may normally pose a very good selling opportunity for the short-term trader as reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be expected. A breakup at the top trend line at 60 cents will firstly indicate a stronger rate of rising. Given the current short-term trend, the stock is expected to rise 47.38% during the next 3 months and, with a 90% probability, hold a price between 38 cents and 88 cents at the end of this 3-month period. Signals and forecast. The Guardian Health Sciences Incorporated stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, giving a positive forecast for the stock. Also, there is a general buy signal from the relation between the two signals where the short-term average is above the long-term average. On corrections down, there will be some support from the lines at 44 cents and 28 cents. A breakdown below any of these levels will issue sell signals. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3 months moving average convergence divergence, MACD. Volume is rising along with the price. This is considered to be a good technical signal. Some negative signals were issued as well, and these may have some influence on the near short-term development. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Wednesday, December 30, 2020, and so far it has fallen -6.46%. Further fall is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been found. Support, risk and stop loss. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at 51 cents and 42 cents. With no support from accumulated volume below today's level, the risk is increased, as a drop below the support at 42 cents may give a huge drop in the stock price. This stock may move very much during a day, volatility, and with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band. The stock is considered to be very high risk. During the last day, the stock moved 13 cents between high and low, or 28.52%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 34.82%. Our recommended stop loss, 52 cents, -5.58%. This stock has very high daily movements and this gives very high risk. There is a sell signal from a pivot top found 3 days ago. Is Guardian Health Sciences Incorporated stock a buy? Several short-term signals, along with a general good trend, are positive, and we conclude that the current level may hold a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for Guardian Health Sciences Incorporated stock to perform well in the short term. Current score, 2.580. Predicted opening price for Guardian Health Sciences Incorporated of Wednesday, January 6, 2021. The predicted opening price is based on yesterday's movements between high, low, and the closing price. Fair opening price January 6, 2021. Current price 53 cents. Guardian Health Sciences, Inc. is a health sciences company. The company develops, formulates, and distributes condition-specific medical foods with an initial medical food product on the market under the brand name Lumgazi that replenishes and restores the macular protective pigment. GHSI is overvalued compared to its price of 88 cents per share, has below average safety, and is currently rated a hold. Recommendation, REC, hold. REC reflects the cumulative effect of all the vector vest parameters working together. These parameters are designed to help investors buy safe, undervalued stocks rising in price. Value. Current price, 88 cents. Current value, 14 cents. GHSI has a current value of 14 cents per share, compared to a price of 88 cents per share. This stock is currently overvalued. Value is computed from forecasted earnings per share, forecasted earnings growth, profitability, interest, and inflation rates. Upside potential, relative value/RV, very poor RV is an indicator of long-term price appreciation potential. GHSI has an RV of 0.38, which is very poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. This indicator is far superior to a simple comparison of price and value because it is computed from an analysis of projected price appreciation 3 years out, AAA corporate bond rates, and risk. Safety, relative safety/RS, poor RS is an indicator of risk. GHSI has an RS of 0.59, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RS is computed from an analysis of the consistency and predictability of a company's financial performance, debt-to-equity ratio, sales volume, business longevity, price volatility, and other factors. Timing, relative timing/RT, excellent RT analyzes a stock's price trend. GHSI has a relative timing of 1.41, which is excellent on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RT is computed from an analysis of the direction, magnitude, and dynamics of a stock's price movements day over day, week over week, quarter over quarter, and year over year. If a trend dissipates, RT will gravitate toward 1.00. Overall rating, value safety timing/VST, fair VST is the master indicator for ranking every stock in the VectorVest database. GHSI has a VST rating of 0.96, which is fair on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. VST is computed from the square root of a weighted sum of the squares of RV, RS, and RT. Stocks with the highest VST ratings have the best combinations of value, safety, and timing. Stop price, 40-cent stop is an indicator of when to sell a position. GHSI has a stop of 40 cents per share. A stock stop is computed from a 13-week moving average of its closing prices, and is fine-tuned according to the stock's fundamentals. CI, Comfort Index, poor CI is an indicator which reflects a stock's ability to resist severe and/or lengthy price declines. GHSI has a CI of 0.58, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. CI is based solely upon a stock's long-term price history. GRT, earnings growth rate. GRT reflects a company's 1 to 3 year forecasted earnings growth rate in percent per year. GHSI has a forecasted earnings growth rate of 15.00%, which VectorVest considers to be very good. EPS, earnings per share. EPS stands for leading 12 months earnings per share. GHSI has a forecasted EPS of $0.10 per share. VectorVest determines this forecast from a combination of recent earnings performance and traditional fiscal and/or calendar year earnings forecasts. P/E, price to earnings ratio. P/E shows the dollars required to buy $1 of earnings. GHSI has a P/E of -8.76. The average P/E of all the stocks in the VectorVest database is 60.92. EY, earnings yield. EY reflects earnings per share as a percent of price. GHSI has an EY of -11.41%. This is below the current average of 1.64% for all the stocks in the VectorVest database. GPE, growth to P/E ratio. GHSI has a GPE rating of -1.71. A stock is commonly considered to be undervalued when GPE is greater than 1.00. DIV, dividend. VectorVest reports annual, regular, cash dividends as indicated by the most recent payments. Special distributions, one-time payments, stock dividends, etc., are not generally included in DIV. GHSI does not pay a dividend. DY, dividend yield. DY reflects dividend per share as a percent of price. GHSI does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend yield rating. DY equals 100x, DIV/price. It is useful to compare DY with EY. If DY is not significantly lower than EY, the dividend payment may be in jeopardy. DS, Dividend Safety. DS is an indicator of the assurance that regular cash dividends will be declared and paid at current or at higher rates for the foreseeable future. GHSI does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend safety rating. Stocks with DS values above 75 typically have RS values well above 1.00 and EY levels that are much higher than DYDG. Dividend growth rate. Dividend growth is a forecasted annual growth rate of a company's dividend based on historical dividend payments and dividend predictability. It is a subtle yet important indicator of a company's financial performance. It also provides some insight into the board's outlook on the company's ability to increase earnings. GHSI does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend growth rating. YSG vector YSG is an indicator which combines DY, DS, and DG into a single value, and allows direct comparison of all dividend-paying stocks in the database. GHSI does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a YSG rating. Stocks with the highest YSG values have the best combinations of dividend yield, safety and growth. These are the stocks to buy for somewhat above current income and long-term growth. Average vol is the 50-day moving average of daily volume as computed by VectorVest. GHSI has an average vol of 13,894,339 shares traded per day. Percent vol reflects the percent change in today's trading volume as compared to the average vol. Percent vol equals volume, average vol, /average vol, *100. GHSI had a percent vol of 1021.57% on Wednesday, January 6, 2021. PRC, GHSI price changed 59.35% from the prior day's closing price. Sales, GHSI has annual sales of 1 million. Sales growth is the sales growth rate in percent over the last 12 months. GHSI has a sales growth of 57.00% per year. This is excellent. Sales per share, SBS GHSI has annual sales of 2 cents per share. Price to sales ratio, P/S GHSI has a P/S of 40.11. Shares, GHSI has 88 million shares of stock outstanding. Market capitalization, GHSI has a market capitalization of 77 million. Business sector, GHSI has been assigned to the healthcare business sector. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors. Industry group, GHSI has been assigned to the healthcare, instruments, industry group. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors.